Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. So today we're going to go through £2 coins and how to spot a fake. So these are a selection of our £2 coins that we found out to be fake. We found them on our coin hunts, so we've done roughly £40,000 worth of £2 coins. So that's 20,000 individual £2 coins that we've gone through, and we found a total of 23 fakes, the ones that we've spotted anyway. So out of these 23, the key date to look for is 2011, because these top two rows are all from the year 2011, 15 of them, compared to 8 others from various different years. So 65% of all the fakes that we found have been from 2011, so do have a... If you think a coin might be fake, the first thing to look at is the date, and if it's 2011, pay some closer attention. Right, lady, I'm going to go through each coin and just say what's fake about it. I've also got some real coins as well, so you can try and do a little bit of a comparison. So in no particular order, well, other than starting with the 2011, this is one of the fakes that we found. So what's wrong with it? Well, the first thing, as you spin it, you can see that the queen's head is rotated. It's off to the side. It should be that way up when you spin the coin. So whoever's made these hasn't took the time to make sure that the queen's head matches around it. You can see the colour's a little bit off, isn't it? It's like, how would you describe that colour?
I don't know, it's just dull, isn't it?
Yeah,
just
lighter maybe. It's as if the colour's
paler.
As if the colour's worn away. So we've got that. There's a security mark in the front, in the middle, so that's supposed to be almost like a hologram, really, in the middle. So that's quite flat and dull. Doesn't mean anything. The edges, so the edges sometimes give it away. So the writing around the outside, so it should say "standing on the shoulders of giants." So that's not too bad. It is physically there. You'll certainly see some worse ones out and some that aren't there at all. But it is certainly not very clear. You can't see it. And also you're looking at the kind of reeded edge as well. This reeded edge there doesn't look the part. So and is that, would you say that was worn away? Is that rubbed off?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Might just not have struck very well in the first place.
Yeah, that's true enough. So if you compare that, this will be the first of the couple of comparisons to a real coin. So the one on the right hand side is a real coin. So the coin, the colour. The colour is probably the hardest thing, I think, to differentiate between the two, because you can get different variations in colour. To show you another real one there, look. So you can see that the one on the left-hand side is a lot duller than the one on the right. Of course, the one on the left was 15 years older. There's another one where it's got a different colour. Compare them two. That's a different colour as well. So the colour is probably the hardest thing to really use as a way of differentiating between the two. You're really looking at the quality of the finish, I think. This won't be the first time we concentrate on the Queen's portrait either, and the mint mark, the artist initials at the bottom, because that is just awful. That should have a nice crisp IRB, and it for Ian Rank broadly. Look at that one. Look at the difference, and it certainly doesn't. So that's that's the first one from 2011 to look at, and we're just going to flick through a few more and show you them. So not a bad attempt, I don't think. That one. Again, look at the Queen's head. So it should be, I'll just show you on a real coin. It's 2000 coin here. Spin it round. The Queen's head should be there. And on that one, it's absolutely is not.
That's a dead giveaway, isn't it?
Well, it is. Well, I
think for that kind of rotation, because that's a full quarter, isn't it?
Well, actually, it's funny you should say that. It's certainly an indicator, a massive indicator that something might be amiss. But you can get rotation errors, and people look for them because what happens? When the coin's made, you have the planchet. You've got the metal part of it itself, and both sides are blank. What happens is the die comes down and stamps both sides of the coin at the same time. Now, if the top die stamps the picture there, the bottom die should stamp it in exactly the same place, so that the Queen's head is the right way up. But what sometimes happens is one of the dies will rotate, it will spin before it stamps the coin, so you can actually get rotation errors. And it's easier to spot, I think, on a £2 coin, because you just go like that and spin it, and if it's round like that, so you can have them completely upside down if it has spun. So it's certainly not an absolute dead cert that it's fake, but it's a good indicator. But if you get a real one and you've got a rotation error, then it might be worth a few quid.
Okay.
So yeah, no, interesting, lady. You should say that. Other dead giveaways, look at the quality. of the this beading around the outside, this beaded edge, it really isn't. Some of it's missing. Now again, on real coins, this beaded edge is missing. Let's call it poor quality control. But this one, you can see it's not. It bleeds into the brass, into the gold. You know, and then it starts and it stops, and can you see around there? You can see it's not a beading. It's something that's been stuck on, or the way that it's done. It's a really, really poor finish. The IRB is not too bad. We'll see worse, I'm sure. So yeah, that's something to look out for. That's similar to the first one in colour, and again that portrait is not great. It looks, the IRB at the bottom is the dead giveaway. You can see that, you know, around here, that's another indication of where it's a fake. Although this you know, the writing isn't bad.
The portrait's awful though. Yeah,
the portrait looks a little bit squashed. We got a little bit of a rotation look. Not quite straight on. So here's the fourth one. Again, now this is different. This feels a little bit different. This one, it feels flatter. It feels thinner.
Yeah.
We've got there is something written around the edge. You've got some kind of writing. Look, there's the standing on. You can see something. Portrait, not great. IRB's not bad. You know, at least it's an obvious IRB.
It's the crown and the hair for me. It's just so not clear compared to the... You can just tell the difference with that, can't you?
You can, especially when you compare it to a real one.
Yeah.
But again, you'll certainly see worse ones than that. Possibly
better ones as well. Something just different about the neck as well. You gotta see there's that bit here. Whereas it's just straight there, isn't it? I don't know quite what that is.
Let's have a look at the edge. So look at how, standing on the shoulders, how clear the bottom coin is. Nice and sharp and clear and large enough and straight, and it's in the middle as well. It's down the middle of the coin. Is one that's a little bit kind of similar in age. You can still see the difference because even the edge inscription is different depending on what year the coin is. Look, they're not identical. Look, so the two top coins are totally legit, but the edge inscription is a slightly different, ever slightly different design. So again, that can catch you out. They are quite hard to spot sometimes, the fakes. So here's another one, similar one to the last one, although this is even worse. Again, you can see, so it should be bimetallic, 2 lots of metals, and it should be quite clear the difference between the two. Whereas that goldy brassy has clearly bleeded into there.
The edges look a bit crimped on that, and it's where the stamping, isn't it, on the edge inscriptions got too low down, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, good spot. So when they've done the edge inscription, yeah, that S has actually gone over the edge ever so slightly, and you can see if I can see all that writing.
Bubbled, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good spot. So when it's been whatever machine the fraudsters have used to hold it, as they've stamped it, it's kind of just gone onto that side of the coin. Yeah, good spot that, Lady M.
It's not a legitimate rimming machine, that's for sure.
No, certainly not. I don't think that side's too bad. It's a decent enough portrait.
Yeah, a close glance. Yeah. You could probably get away with that.
Again, the IRB is not bad, but again, the beading look. So a real coin, the beading looks like that way it just runs out. That a lot of people try and sell these on eBay as errors, and they're not. They're just, I would just call it poor quality control. You're probably lucky to find one where the beading is completely intact. So as here, look at that one. Look, this is a real coin, and there's the beading here, and then it's just not there. It just disappears. In fact, it's onto the.
It's on.
No, it's on the brass bit.
Oh, is it? Oh, I can't see because it's.
It's hard to see. So I'll show you another real one. Look, the beadings again, not on that silver bit. It just kind of disappears. So yeah, don't let the beading catch you out either way, whether it's fake or whether people are trying to pass it off as an error. That one, other than a hair on it.
I think the hair was on your hand, actually.
Oh, was it? Right.
I don't know where it's come from.
So a little bit squashed up here, look. Standing on the shoulders, a giant. So there is there. It's an attempt.
Yeah.
Probably one of the better ones, that Lady M, I think.
Yeah, again,
the IRB is good.
I don't know. What does it feel like? Because it doesn't look like it should feel right.
Feels okay. Yeah, no, it does. It have a feel.
Feels just a bit smooth and a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, just not the same.
No, certainly weight wise, because weight's another thing to look out for. So a real coin will weigh 12 grams. So a fake coin could be either lighter or heavier depending on how it's made. I've weighed all of these and they all weigh pretty much 12 grams. We don't have the exact scale, so there might be a gram either way, but certainly you can't, weight is not something to compare on this one. They've done a really good job in getting the weight right.
Colour's terrible on this one, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
that
it's
first
like
one where
the
it's
first
wearing
couple.
off.
Yeah, but there's some edge inscription there. Again, the IRB and rank broadly at the bottom there is squashed together. The edging, you know, yeah, that's...
Yeah, you can hardly see the crown on the coin or anything. The internal, you can see there's hardly any crown there.
Oh, yeah.
On that side, the centre bit's quite good on that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Although it's a security mark. So I'm not quite saying the one on the left again is a real coin. I'm not really sure that security mark's supposed to work, but it's definitely a security. It's kind of got like lines across it. Oh, I know. I'll tell you what we've got. Do you want to get we've still got your £2 album, haven't we? We've just. So Lady M's been. Are you okay to get that out? We can look at that. That's probably a good example. So Lady M on our coin hunt. So anyone who's maybe watching this for the first time, we do coin hunts. We hunt through £2 coins and 50p coins. We get them out of the bank in bulk out at the bank and the post office and search through for the valuable ones to fill our album. And Lady M had an album with a date run on it. We've just given it away as part of our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So well done again to Shuey08. And yeah, this is an example where we think this is a Bungle coin. We found this in circulation, but it's in such good condition, even though it's 1997, so it's certainly getting on in age. So that security in the middle, that's probably a good example of how it should look. Right in the middle, that spiral. It's
actually. Can I just borrow it a minute?
Can you see the difference in the design as well on that one?
Yeah, it is. It's different. It's a different design in the centre. Is it because it's not the same?
Right, so it's because it's 1997, so this has got a different portrait of the Queen on. This is the McCloof portrait, and it changed in 1998.
It's still in the 2011 one.
Ah, right.
It's still.
Okay, go on and give us a good. So Lady M's date run were the best condition coins that we could find in the £40,000 worth of coins we've gone through.
There's more like spirally bits on the actual one rather than the
interesting.
fake.
Yeah. So the one on the left. Do you want to point it out, Lady M, to the bit that you that you mean?
So can you see? Here, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there is. Is it the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The more you look at it, the more it looks the same.
Oh, there is the same amount.
Yeah.
I think that one though, on the actual coin, it's like almost.
It's
imprinted,
yeah, it's hidden,
like
isn't
hidden.
It? Yeah, whereas that one's pronounced.
Yeah, definitely.
It's almost too good, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's confusing me.
Interesting. Good spot though. 2011. Again, this one isn't too bad. The imprint's completely different. Look at this one, Lady M. The right in the middle is different.
Oh, yeah.
And also, if you can see around here, there's no clarity at all here. Look at that. Look, that is awful. That they've all kind of squashed together. Even the hidden Mickey Mouse that's in there. You can barely see it. We've got a bit of a rotation error again. Again, when this is being coloured in, it's bled across into the brass side. The IRB is not very good.
What's that? What's this?
Have a look.
It's like a bit of cut on the side, isn't it? Or is it where it's stamped and it's pressed? Can you see?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Is it a bit of damage? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
So stand on the shoulders isn't too bad. It's in the middle. You can read it. Again, you got that kind of that reeded edge. There's a little bit of bobble there. Compare it to a real coin. You can see it's not as good as the real coin. Look how much bobbling there is there compared to that. It's quite smooth, really. I don't think it's a bad attempt, that one.
Yeah.
So where are we at? Here we go. So we're still in our 2011s. We have got some other years to show you as well. I know that's, again, there's no rotation there, so that's not so bad. The writing around the outside, the old Elizabeth Virginia, Defender of the Faith inscription around the outside there is not particularly pronounced.
It's quite smooth looking, that one, isn't it?
That's good. Stand on the shoulder giant is excellent. That looks real. That really is. That really is good. But that middle, look at the middle bit. There's nothing in the middle at all.
Nothing at all.
It's completely a tiny little bit, but almost completely smooth. Here's another similar one to the first one, where it's got that different colour where the...
Yeah, and there's no hologram in the middle or anything, is
No,
there?
that's, yeah. No, there isn't, just straight lines
Yeah.
in that middle bit. Portrait, I'm not sure, she looks like she's scowling there or wearing a mask. It looks like someone stuck a fake face on the front of her. Look at this
Yeah.
part of it. But the IRB, at least you can see it says IRB. It's definitely the wrong font, like. But yeah, oh look, and you can see a double. So there's the beading around the edge, but then you've also got a line here.
Yeah.
In the middle. So yeah, that's definitely not great, and we've got no edge inscription at all.
Oh wow, no.
So yeah, so if you see this on eBay and someone's trying to sell it as an error, it's absolutely not an error.
Yeah.
It's fake. So you can see the middle part there.
Yeah,
there is
not bad,
there is
that
part.
one.
The other bits are not as crisp as it should be. Again, that kind of the hidden Mickey and the cogs are not as clear as they should be. Even the one on the left which is dirty, but you can see that they are clearer when you compare them. Just about, anyway. Just about. Yeah, a little fatter. The cogs look a little bit fatter. Rotation error, no. IRB's portrait. The initials is terrible. Portrait's not so good. Looks like she's got a wavy quiff in her hair. She's in something out of Greece or something like that. I don't know. Danny Zuko quiff.
The crown's pretty much non-existent.
Yeah, the different height on the prongs.
Yeah, and it's just the bit that goes across the hair there as well. There's no detail, is there? Or there's very lacking of detail.
Yes.
It's really intricate here, whereas it's just kind of a...
They're not bad. Like, I often wonder how much money is there in forgeries.
Oh,
I mean, we were doing I've done a little bit of maths. So we've done £40,000 worth of £2 coins. That's 20,000 individual coins. We found 23 fakes. So that's only 0.11%. So how much money is, these fraudsters, how many do they have to make in order to make it a worthwhile industry? I don't know. I know I've been on the Royal Mint tour. Well, we've both been on the Royal Mint tour, and they say that once see how the giants there. Look, that's. Do you want to point it out? That S has got that similar. As you've done before, where the S is.
made the bobbling.
Yeah, it's
right on the edge. Yes, it's got just slightly raised when you run over it.
So yeah, we've been on the Royal Mint tour, and what they said was that the old round pound came out of circulation because 3%. Once the currency has a circulated percentage of 3% that's fake, then it's no longer viable. So that's why they changed the round pound. Yeah, and similar to other ones we've seen, faded the writing round the edge there on this side is going a little bit. Standing on the Shores of Giants is excellent.
It is. There's not hardly any reading though, is there?
No, there isn't, but it's a really nice pronounced stamp there. Oops. But yeah, a little bit of a rotation error, is there? Or not? Oh, hang on. Let's try it. So there's an example of a good one. And the neck points down to the bottom. It's hard to spin it exactly. Oh no, that's all right. That. So the IRB, the portrait, the stamping for the initials is definitely gives it away. But that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Similar. Again, nothing in the middle. The security mark in the middle's not there.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a rotation and something that looks like a kitty's drawn.
Yeah.
The portrait.
There's no attempt at beading on that one, is there? I didn't notice anything. Oh, just.
Yeah, around here.
Yeah, it just looks very smooth, doesn't it? But only just.
Right, and then our last 2011, similar to other ones we've seen. As the rain comes down on the Bungle Collects Magic Studio. And that's clearly a fake.
She looks like a ghost.
She does. Clearly a fake, and this is all faded up here. You can barely see anything there, look. So that's our 2011s. So other years we've got a 2003. It's quite battered this one. It's quite loose as well. I doubt myself now, Lady Emma. Is this just being damaged? Standing on the shoulders of giants is there. That middle part is really loose.
Yeah, I seem to remember finding that one, and we really deliberated over it, and I think we went with the consensus of people's thoughts.
Is that what we did? Yeah, we put
so.
this. We found this on a video. We said to people, tell us whether it's fake or not.
And quite a lot of people said.
Yeah, didn't I look at the IRB under a microscope as well? I think that was it. Once you'd actually looked at this under the microscope, you could see it wasn't just worn. It was absolutely. So it was a really good fake, but it was still a fake.
For an early date as well.
Yeah. Is another 2003.
So when did the new £2 coin come out? Was it 1999?
The new £2, 97.
Oh, 97, sorry. Yeah, so it's only 2 years old, isn't it?
So again, we've got an IRB is non-existent there. Not sure what she's, looks like she's been decapitated. And the shoulders is not. Standing on the shoulder, you can see there, there should be kind of bang in the middle, and it isn't. Another 2008. A little bit squashed around here again. So it's not nice, not really crisp. That security or that mark in the middle's not really there. Portrait, awful. Can't even see the initials at the bottom. Standing at the shoulder giants all over the place. Nowhere near the middle. Nice and crisp. It's a 2008. So we move on to 2010 now. We've got one of them. Doesn't look too bad on that side. That side is what really gives it away. Again, the IRB here ranked broadly is not there. Portrait's not good. That's not too bad. It's too close to the edge. It is, the shoulders is too close to here. Look, it's right there. It should be more in the middle. Well, that's a real one, and that's pretty close. But I just think that's just too close to the edge, and it's slightly off. You see there, look, it's got the S. It's got a couple of mil before it touches the edge, whereas that S doesn't. That S is touching the edge, so it's not straight. So that's our 2010 one. We've got a couple of 2013s. Again, the colour. This is maybe where the colour begins to give it away a little bit. No IRB at the bottom there of the Queen's portrait. Edge inscription is terrible. 2014, similar looking in colour to the 2013 I've just showed you. Again, it's the IRB that gives it away really, but not a bad attempt. Looks like there's a little bit of ghosting around the Queen's face. Sometimes you find that when in a real coin, when the die that stamps the coin gets a bit worn, you get kind of a bit of a blurred line. But this doesn't look so clever around here. That's all telltale signs of it not being a real coin, and that is awful. And that's it standing there, and it's right at the top edge, and then kind of gets towards the middle. So we've got two left, both from 2015. And the colour, again, you could argue gives it away a little bit, but it's so difficult. There's the real 2015 on the left hand side. You can get coins that do go that colour, although I think you can tell, can't you, that the outside is just not right. It's just you don't really see a real coin that colour, do you? It's just slightly off.
Not that brassy, no.
No.
Not unless it's had some damage to it. It's been sat in water or something like that.
Aye. So again, this is all kind of blurred. It's not sharp as it should be, and around here as well. I think this kind of, as you get just before you get to the brassy bit, that is nowhere near as clear as it should be. Compare it to a real one. Look, and again, this is where the quality is really bad. I mean, the Royal Mint can from time to time let coins get out that aren't perfect, but this is certainly, tells you. These bits around here tells you it's not a real coin. Edge inscription is decent. I wonder if it's all different counterfeiters, lady. You know, I wonder whether between them, if they could pool the resources, they could make some really good ones. Because they've all got better features than others. And again, I guess this is the same batch. think this is what really gives it away here, and where the silver bit meets the gold bit. IRB is not as crisp as it should be. But again, it's not too bad. So when you compare it to the real deal, you really know that you can really see the difference. So that is them in all their glory. So if you like coin hunts, then please do watch some of our other videos where we hunt through 50p's and £2 coins and put them in our album looking for the valuable ones. You'll see some videos around the outside. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate if you press that subscribe button on the bottom left. Let us know in the comments what you think of these fakes. Do you disagree with any? Have you got any other features of fake coins that we've maybe missed? Stick them in the comments below. Let us know what you think of the video. Don't forget to put a like on because we really appreciate it. And thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.